Hi YouTubies, it's me, Zachary Michael. Also, hello. We're gonna try really hard for chat not to be weirdly today, cause we're watching chat's biggest crush, Matt the Van Guy today. We're watching Matt the Van Guy today. The first thing we're gonna watch real quick is just a clip of him in the, I think, the dog food aisle. This is not from the video we're gonna watch today, but Jane did request that we watch this clip in particular. But then we're gonna watch a video of his that I think it's something about seaweed and vinyl sauce. Seaweed and vinyl sauce. We're gonna watch. If his ass be buying birdseed right now, well, he's in the dog food aisle, I think. I thought this was the dog food aisle, but maybe this is actual bird seed. Maybe. Oh, maybe it's just the pet food aisle. We do know, of course, that his meal prep is inspired by bird seed. He does like he calls it his bird seed. But anyways, let's just watch this and then, well, are y'all ready to just get started? I'm gonna surprisingly not yap a lot before we get started today. So are y'all ready? Isn't the game character most of chat's biggest crush Leon Kennedy? Chat, who do you prefer? Leon Kennedy or Matt the Van Guy? If you're ready to get started today, could you put some 69s in the chat if you haven't already? I think chat's actual crush is Sarasota Tim. I think y'all want his little pocket baby. Tadpole. Chat does like to thirst over Tadpole. I hope Miss Life Plus Cindy's doing okay. I hope Miss Cindy is doing okay in her warehouse job. I kind of miss her. I kind of miss her. All right. This is the clip that Jane wanted to watch. Let's get to.
So much more. I just feel so much healthier. I'm telling you, the birds know what they're doing. Some of these dog treats smell and look so good like this. Look at this. I wish they made stuff like this for humans. This actually looks delicious. It's like a candy cane with some meat fillet on the end.
Quite literally, Poe was just snacking on one of these, like, last night. Quite literally. Matt, no.
Of it. I think that's awesome. That's a great idea. That's something I should make. Look at this one, cheese and bacon flavor inside the bone. You just kind of eat that out of it and then chew on this, which is supposedly good for your teeth. I'm tempted to buy one.
Not
much more.
No, that's not for your teeth. It's for dogs. Not your teeth. No. It's not made for you. Just eat ass. It's the same sensation. I don't think that's the same thing.
I feel so much healthier.
Okay, we gotta go. We gotta go. Anyways, he's cooking up seaweed and vinyl sauce. Look at these. Wait, y'all. Look at these. Wait, y'all. Look at these glasses. I actually think I used to have some glasses that look kind of like that in a different color. Surely he's just doing this all for views. Tracy, I've seen him literally eat, crunch on down into a raw stick of cinnamon. I surely have. Can we get 5 minutes into a video without a rotted comment? You're asking too much of from this chat. You want that from this chat? There is a prediction from Jamie up in the chat if you're here in the Twitch channel watching live in real time. And it says, what will Matt season his rice mix with? Blueberries vinyl sauce, rum extract, banana, sage and rosemary, or salt and pepper. Wait, it just disappeared. Did you mess it up, Jamie? Oh, Jamie messed it up. Well, listen, Jamie doesn't get paid, so nobody can be mad at her. You don't get to comment on it, because she does this for free. I was in the middle of typing 6969 points. Yeah, you get what you paid for with these mods, which is nothing. Which is nothing. While I'm waiting for Jamie to start the poll again, here's my squishy baby. I like this fidget of the day. Oh, fidget. I was like, what is FOTD? Fidget of the day. It's silent though. Isn't that good for us? Because usually my fidgets make noise, and that's a problem. That's a problem. All right. Well, while Jamie gets maybe the new poll set up, we're just gonna get to. Okay. All right.
I finally have some time free. I want to do another meal prep cooking episode.
Also, why is he flinging around a banana peel?
In my van tonight. I want to take another stab at that vinyl sauce I tried to create a few months back. I was trying to recreate the taste of vinyl in a sauce. I think
Weirdly.
what I made was an olfactory victory. Unfortunately, it was just too expensive. All those little chemical extracts that I used, like banana, rum, almond, I think.
Right.
I need to figure out how to leverage those a little better. I'll take another stab at it tonight.
Just pour the Armor All in it at this point. Why not? What could go wrong? What could go wrong?
I also
when he says chemical like banana and rum, he means banana extract, rum extract.
recently acquired a whole bunch of seaweed somehow. I'm trying to get rid of that. I'm not sure if I want to add that to the bird seed.
He's just flopping that banana peel around. Like, oh my gosh.
Throw it in my meat goulash. I don't know. I'll figure that out. Destination for tonight's drive is the Market Basket in Strip Mall City. I have not been there so far in 2028, 6, whatever year we're in right now. I keep forgetting. Here we go, the entrance to Strip Mall City. They use
Let's go. Oh, he's passing a Dollar Tree. Let's go to the Dollar Tree.
These rotaries, you know, these things right here. I need to make sure I'm in the right freaking lane. Had I taken that first exit lane at that rotary, that goes up to the BJ's that I was escorted out of for following around the robot too much. So I don't go there anymore.
Wait,
that's
what?
fine, though. That's not the destination for tonight.
Wait, what? He got escorted out of... Also, if you don't know, I think BJ's in, like, the eastern side of the country, BJ's is, like, a bulk store, like a bulk wholesale store, like Costco and Sam's Club. But it's cracking me up that he got escorted out for following the robot around.
I want to go to the Market Basket up here. Strip Mall City is really cool. There's a ton of stuff here. Maybe I'll give you a little driving tour first.
Please.
Once you come into Strip Mall City, there's this rotary, a second one.
You know what? Hot take, but I do love Qdoba. I ate at Qdoba before I ever ate at a Chipotle.
Kind of the heart of it all. It's kind of the Columbus Circle of Strip Mall City. Over here are a bunch of stores. The only one I go to is the Michael's there. I don't have use for anything else.
Sure.
And I'll go over to this end. There's a Starbucks here that is not good for working because they don't have any outlets. And there is a Lowe's I sometimes go to, but this is the grand prize tonight. The Market Basket right over here.
What is Market Basket? I don't know anything about the Market Basket. Is it a grocery store?
You can actually stay overnight in your RV here at Strip Mall City. They have a Bass Pro Union over there. I don't need anything from there right now, so I don't think I'm going to go over there. But you can kind of sleep off to the side. I don't like sleeping here, though. The last time I was here, some weird dude, probably on drugs or something, kept getting in and out of his car all night long. I did not have a good time. This Market Basket right here is awesome.
I'm so intrigued by how his brain works. I'm so intrigued by how his brain works. One, the assumptions he made about this man. But two, the fact that this happened one time and he can't sleep here ever again. Right? Like, it's like, oh my gosh, one time there was this guy that wouldn't stop getting in and out of his car, and so now I can't sleep in this huge parking lot ever again. Respectfully, you were the one who followed a robot T. 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 I would love, I don't know anything about neuroscience, how the brain works. I don't know shit about fuck. But I'd love to crack his skull open in like a way that doesn't hurt him. Just lift open his skull and take a look at his brain. Because what? And Minecraft is that I don't know. I'm worried. Like I really didn't mean that in like a I want to harm his life kind of way. And now I'm just thinking about the weird things that people have said about harming my life, and it's not what I just want to know how his brain works in a way, and whatever way we can do that without actually hurting him. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not trying to hurt anybody. It'd be full of birdseed and Armorall. I'd give him brain for sure. Have I told that story? I have. Y'all want a story about how I was an RA in college? And real quick, in college, we would decorate our whole floor. We would decorate our whole floor as RAs. And my theme the last year that I was an RA was glitter and music. And so I just put up all of these like big, huge banners that I made with quotes from songs, lyrics from songs. And I put a quote from T.I.'s song where he says, brain so good, could have swore I went to college, or could have swore she went to college, having no idea what that meant at the time. And two of my coworkers came up to me and they were like, Zach, do you know what that means? And then they explained it to me. And then I left it up. Because it was like, oh, this is funny. This is a song lyric about college. And like, these are all freshmen, first year students at college. Listen, none of the professional staff members ever said anything about it to me. I don't think they knew what it meant. I don't think they knew what it meant. Nobody ever told me to take it down.
Though I get the best prices here. Rarely get a chance to come out here because Strip Mall City is kind of like off the beaten path, not a place I would otherwise go. All right, let's head inside. Behind the Market Basket, there is a water tower sticking out and a big cell phone tower on top of it.
Ooh, okay.
It's just like a landmark right here.
Oh, it is like a...
Yes, here we go. How do I open this door?
Girl, I don't know.
They have these here. These little frozen onions. I cannot get these at Aldi or Stop and Shop or anywhere but here.
And why... I fear about him having... Why do you want white pearl onion, frozen white pearl onions?
I'm all about the frozen vegetables. They have this huge bag of chunky mixed vegetables here called the Normandy Special.
Yeah.
I get it with all my Brussels sprouts. I call it the D-Day Special. Yeah, frozen vegetables are great. They don't have much in the way of frozen meat here, unfortunately, unlike...
Oh, somebody in chat can probably give you some frozen meat.
Aldi, so I'm gonna have to get something fresh. Okay, here's one massive thing, 3 big breasts for $10. That seems like a good deal.
Oh, I love getting massive 3 big breasts. He's going to break his ribs again. He does need to be careful with these shopping carts. He needs to be careful.
Chicken breasts, some pork.
Why is he leaned over the cart like that? Sir, your ribs. Is Big Juicy Naturals here today? Don't sexualize the chicken, Zachary. He's the one that said he likes big breasts. I was just repeating.
Chops and some ham steaks. I think I have the meat and vegetable situation taken care of. Now for the hard part. Let's go get to the condiment aisle. Here we go, and these are all the extracts. Almond, that's a huge one. The rum, I need that as well.
I thought he said we weren't doing the extracts, that it was too expensive. I thought he said it was too expensive. Also, Jamie, great point. Great point. These are in fact not condiments. That is not what extracts are.
And the last one is the banana. Do they have that? Yes, they do. Thank God.
Oh, you can get butter extract? Okay, work.
I don't think I need any more spices beyond these 3 things, but what?
Those aren't spices. Those aren't spices.
I need is some kind of base, a substrate to pour all that stuff in. I was thinking like a gelatin, something like that. Gonna walk down their baking needs aisle, see what they got.
What? Wait, why do we need gelatin? What? Gelatin is the substrate. Keep up. I don't understand why he needs a substrate. Zach, look at the carrot finger. It's not giving carrot right now. Whee!
This is gonna be a bit of...
Wait. Okay, the cinematography. The cinematography. Frog on a log 131. Thanks so much for being here, and thanks so much for subscribing at tier 1 for 6 months in advance. Iconic. Wait, let's go back.
Needs aisle. See what they got.
Ready?
This is gonna be a bit of a fun science experiment for me.
He's so cool. I can see why y'all got a crush on him. Someday I just want someone to come along and kick their camera accidentally. You kind of want them to do it on purpose. Do y'all follow Kira 50 Shades of Mom on Instagram? She and that's funny. That's a funny comment. I hope one of the mods allowed it. Sub straight, what about sub gay? Exactly, teardrop. 50 Shades of Mom just went to like some kind of like rage room experience, and she was hitting shit. She was breaking shit, but it was all on Instagram, so it was on her stories. It might be gone now. I don't know if she'll vlog that or not. I don't know.
I got gelatin, just raw powder.
Ooh,
I've never cooked with this stuff before. It looks simple enough.
Love raw powder.
Tells you what to do. You just throw in a bunch of water, I guess.
The angles are so funny to me. Like, this is quite the angle that he's chosen to film at.
I want to use this as the substrate, the base for my vinyl sauce tonight. I also have some birdseed mix left over from last weekend. I just bought some more rice just to augment it.
Uh-huh.
And this is the stuff I want to get rid of. Seaweed. You'd think they'd named a species of seaweed on the bag. It just says seaweed. Like, isn't there more than one type? Last time I looked over the side of the boat, there's a lot of shit growing down there, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I'm sure it's not seaweed. I'm sure it's things that are not seaweed growing down there. Can we do a Hear Me Out day where we rank the niche creators from most likely to smash via poll? Maybe. Maybe. I just almost choked on a Frito. Oh my god, are you okay, girl? You okay, Diva?
I tried to buy this as a substitute for pretzels, just eat it out of the bag. It didn't work out. It didn't work out. So I'm not gonna be staying here tonight, even though I can.
And he's pissed about that because he does have a fucking pretzel addiction, which there are worse things to be addicted to. I just noticed he's not wearing his 9 Inch Nails hoodie.
Over at the Bass Pro Union place there, but I want to get on the road. I think I'm gonna drive west. You know, I was in Boston 3-4 nights, and I feel like that's enough. Goodbye, Strip Mall City.
Bye.
Sunsets on Strip Mall City in this adventure. Goodbye.
Rosie Blog 5 just dropped. I could watch it later.
They also have a little Starbucks in the market basket there. This large latte costs $2.50.
Does he just call, is it like how he calls everything Cabela's? Is he just call any coffee Starbucks? Because that's not giving Starbucks. it's really not.
This would cost like $7 at Starbucks. That's why I love Market Basket. In fact, all the food I just got was...
Yeah, I think he just uses Starbucks to be any coffee.
Probably be like a week and a half's worth of dinners. $55. The first 2 years living in the van, I didn't cook at all. I just bought my dinners out all the time. Ever since I started this meal prep stuff, I'm saving hundreds of dollars a month. It's just been a huge boon.
We love
fun. I love
we love our frugal, thrifty king.
Doing it. Sunset at 7:30 today in Boston.
Beautiful.
Although it's been setting at 7:30 for a few days further west. You know, due to degrees, longitude, latitude, whatever.
Milky Milk 9. I've been a YouTuber forever, finally catching a live stream and thrilled. It's our van guy with weird food habits. Welcome. Thanks for being here. And Cindy's back burner. Thanks so much for being here for the first time too. Hi, hello.
But I love driving this late and I can still catch a beautiful sunset. Caught a beautiful sunset over Worcester over here.
Worcester.
So I think I have a destination for tonight.
Worcestershire.
I'm gonna go to Cabela's in Holyoke. It's close enough. I don't feel like driving too late, driving longer than that. These meal preps always take 3.5 hours, no matter how I formulate them. And I don't want to be cooking past midnight.
I don't understand how birdseed takes 3.5 hours to cook. Why is birdseed taking 3.5 hours to cook, Rosie?
You know what I mean? I have to work tomorrow. Look at all the lights on this truck next to me and the color scheme.
Oh, I
really
kinda like
pizzazzing it up on the road tonight.
Pizzazzing it up on the road. Zatarans pizzazzing it up.
Beautiful sky tonight, but man, what's a little drive on I-90 at night without some night work and lane shifts? They have us driving on the rumble strips for 5 miles
hate
now.
that. I hate the rumble strips.
Driving me crazy. Here we go, ye old Cabela's. They're open for 20 more minutes, so there's still some...
Ye old Cabela's, and it's what? A roadside rest stop?
Employees here. I want to park back here, though. Looks like I have some company. 2 rigs over there. But my favorite spot is free right here. Don't have to...
Zachary, when exactly do you be driving on the rumble strips? Not to repeat myself too much, but I can in fact drive. I just don't And I spent many years of my life driving until about 10 years ago when I moved to Chicago. Actually, not even 10 years ago, because I still have my car for like the first 2, 3 years I lived here. So until about 7 years ago, I drove. Zach, we're just jealous because there's like 4 walkable cities in this country. Listen, you could be Air Berlin and live in an unwalkable city and not drive. It's been too long. Now the rumble strips are AI and you don't even know. God, no, I really did hate when there'd be construction and you had to ride on the rumble strips. That noise is so agitating to me and my family.
Head up my window if I park just like this. Yeah, gonna be a quiet night. It's also 65 degrees outside, so I don't run my heater or any of that nonsense. All right, let's hop in the back. Let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking.
I am all set up, ready to go. Don't have to cover up my windows or anything. I have total privacy.
Honestly, considering the people that we watch on a regular basis on either of my channels, the editing and production of his videos is actually kind of fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do feel like he puts some level of effort into it, that we don't get from whatever potentially Rosie just put out onto the internet, you know?
Here in the corner. I love it. I have my birdseed mix ready to go. The birdseed is, let's see, rice, lentils, quinoa, sunflower seed.
Quinoa! I love just how confidently and aggressively he said that word wrong. Quinoa!
Seeds without the shells, because those things will kill you. And a whole bunch of other stuff. I've already forgotten. There's like 7 different grains and stuff. Last time I cooked that up, I used blueberries for the little fruit. Tonight, I'll be throwing in a whole banana. Yeah, I just throw the whole sucker in. Right there with the whole thing. I'll break it in half just so it fits in a bowl, but you cook that stuff with the rice, it just kind of melts.
No, Diet Soda, the lighting really is giving the playroom lighting from the swinger cruise. It really is. Yeah, apparently banana was the answer of how he's seasoning his rice mix today.
Forms a glue. It's great. I love it. I actually don't use any spices beyond that. I also have just...
Wait. Okay, so I need to go back a little bit because I was distracted by how big his banana was.
Sucker in. Right there with the whole thing. I'll break it in half just so it fits in a bowl, but you cook that stuff with the rice, it just kind of melts, forms a glue. It's great. I love it. I actually don't...
It forms a glue with the rice?
Don't use any spices beyond that. I also have just the pork chop.
Doesn't use any spices beyond that. Bananas are not a spice.
I will do the lighting ceremony right now because sometimes it blows up.
Wish
me luck here. So let's see, get that going first. The birdseed is cooking, and then as for the meat, that is going. Yeah, let's put the lid on that. Make sure.
Not still a better cook than Rosie. Some tough competition.
Heats up. I do have a bit of a problem with that seaweed that I want to get rid of. I got the stuff and was trying to eat it out of the bag, but I guess you have to hydrate this stuff. It's like freeze dried or something like that. Where is that stuff? Right here. So I can't really cook it with all the meats and stuff in the big pan because there's not enough water.
You're gonna cook it? Hi, Diet Dr. Peppy. Welcome to your first Twitch stream. Wait, why are we cooking the seaweed? I don't... He ate a cinnamon stick but won't eat dried seaweed. Apparently, people eat dried seaweed all the time. Don't they? It's a soup seaweed, I guess. Well, I'm gonna be honest. Anytime that I've ever been around somebody that has that seaweed that you can snack on, it's never been for me and my family. I'm so sorry to tell you. I'm so sorry to tell you it's not for me and my family. But people do eat it a lot.
Water in there. I don't want to cook meat in water. That doesn't seem like a good idea. I also don't want to throw it in with my rice. It's getting a little crowded in that bowl. Everything in there. So I think what I might do is actually put this in my vinyl sauce. The gelatin that I'm going to make with all that chemical mixture right there.
Is it really a sauce anymore if it's going to be a gelatin? Seaweed Jello? I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good, Mr. Stark.
Which is all there. Yeah, I have everything set up here. I never get tired of cooking in my van. It's just the coziest, most fun thing ever. I'll let that cook for a while and read the ingredients on that gelatin. See if I can figure that stuff out. I noticed going through my spice cabinet that I have this thing of rosemary that I want to use up.
Oh my God.
I think I'm going to put that on the pork.
Oh my God, sir, what? I'm sorry, what? That is a shit ton of rosemary. Oh my God. That is a dusting.
I think that should go really, really well. That's the only spice I'm putting on the pork.
Sir.
I'm trying to avoid salt.
Sir.
My vinyl sauce consists of 3 primary ingredients. I did a whole scientific study to determine this. You can watch the video. It's almond extract, banana extract, and rum extract. I'm gonna do things
God, he is making my stomach hurt a little bit. I also started taking an iron supplement a week or two ago, so it could be from that. But who knows?
a little differently. This time, I'm not emptying the entire bottle. That was a mistake. It completely overpowered the birdseed mix. All I could taste was this like plasticky flavor.
Isn't that what you wanted?
It hurt my tongue after eating it for a while. So I'm only gonna do like maybe...
Hurt your tongue? Yeah, because you are trying to imitate the taste of a chemical, diva. The man addicted to pretzels is trying to stay away from salt. Well, that's the reason he's trying to get off of pretzels, is because he's like, I'm consuming too much sodium. He's trying to get off the pretzels because of this. He'll eat like a whole bag, like a bag that has more than one serving of pretzels in it. He'll eat a whole bag in one night because he's addicted.
A tablespoon, a half tablespoon of each. Also, I noticed last time that the almond extract overpowered everything else. So I'm gonna cut that in half.
Wait, he's got an Eye of Ra tattoo? Is that what that is? Do you know what I'm talking about? I didn't know he had a tattoo.
I set up a little petri dish here using this lid, which is, let's see, 3 drops of the almond, 6 drops of the rum, 6 drops of the banana. Let's see if this is a little bit better.
Oh, he's taking a shot.
Oh. Oh.
Sir.
Wow, that stuff is strong.
No, I really am not feeling well. And he is struggling. Oh God, brother. My brother in Christ.
The rum also needs to be taken down a lot. I mean, a lot. I think what I'm gonna do is maybe 3 drops of the almond, 3 drops of the rum, and...
Yeah, just raw extract like that in any form is gross. Get a glass of water. I do have water. I do have water.
6 drops of the banana, so the banana is starting to take the lead here. Holy crap. Yeah, this something just like killed my throat right there.
Girl,
you know, the last ones I got came with a dropper. These ones from Market Basket didn't come with a dropper, so I had to pour it in here and kind of eyeballed it. I think I may have like gotten the ratio a little bit wrong. The experiment I want to do tonight is cook it in a gelatin base.
Why?
That way I don't have to like pour the whole thing out, you know.
I don't know why we're making vinyl sauce jello. That's also really confusing to me.
You know, kind of neutralize it a little bit. I don't know how to cook this stuff. I do know I need a dedicated pot for this. So I'm going to cook all my rice first. When that frees up, I will use that dish. Yeah, that's the plan for tonight. I got a lot of cooking to do. These pork chops smell so good with all of that rosemary.
Girl, the way that half of it just fell onto the pan. Half of it's going to burn onto the bottom of the pan and not even be adhered to it. You couldn't also spread it out a little bit more? I'm so concerned. I'm almost maybe more concerned about these fucking pork chops than I am about whatever vinyl sauce gelatin thing he's gonna make. But maybe that's because I've already seen him do science experiments with the vinyl sauce. Hauling it with Mima. Hey Diva, thanks so much for the 100 bits. Good to see you.
I wish chicken cooked as fast as the pork chops did. Since we're on the topic of ratios, I've learned with the birdseed mix, you want it to be half rice, because the rice absorbs the water, you know, floofs it all up. All those nuts and seeds, they don't absorb diddly squat. They just kind of like stay there. I just turned this off. I think the first round of this is done. I will let it cool off for a little bit. I'm about ready to change that. Sage, the only thing I'm putting on all my veggies. Yeah, I will take this off. I'm trying to move.
Just pouring some sage randomly onto some baby carrots in a pan. Okay. Alright. Sure. Would you rather eat this food or Rosie's food? I don't know if this is gonna be a hot take or not, but I'm gonna go with this. I'm gonna go with this food, to be honest. I feel like he's probably anal retentive about being clean and not
cross-contaminating.
So for me, that's the answer. For me, if you're pointing a gun to my head and telling me to make a choice, forcing me to eat one of the, it's gonna be his. Rosie straight up ate raw meat, so I'm not messing with her food. Exactly. Why are we bringing anal into this? That's a great question.
Very efficiently here, and then put this next dish back on. I will let that cool for a little while until it's ready to bag. I got 6 bags worth so far just out of that first round and that first round of birdseed, but I'm doing another round right now. I am out of bananas, so I'm using one of these cinnamon sticks. I do like these things. I chew on them sometimes. I don't...
Weirdly. Weirdly.
Don't like to eat more than 3 at a time because it makes my tongue really hurt.
Well, yes, because you're not supposed to eat them like that, Diva. Matt.
I will throw one in tonight. When I get things going in here, I'm like a machine. I'm just panning through dish after dish. Never a moment to like use my phone or record or anything. Believe it or not, I just cooked everything. Everything except those huge chicken breasts, which are cooking over there right now. That means I freed up a pot for our little science experiment. I read the instructions on this gelatin box.
I'm so curious how long my husband watched this man before I caught on to his nonsense. Yeah, I do just want to remind everybody in the chat that the reason that we even know about this man is because Jamie's husband in real life watches this man unironically. I give it 3 months and we're gonna see him chewing on dog treats instead of cinnamon.
It says to bring a quart of water to a boil for 4 packets of this. So I divided that by 4. I will use 1 packet, and I have been boiling it. It's simmering off right now. So you add this to it after it boils. All right, easy enough. I'm just gonna dump this sucker in. And according to the box, it wants you to add like apple juice or some kind of juice. I ain't doing that. I am making my vinyl sauce as a gelatin.
Well, yes, they want you to add some kind of juice to it because you're making some kind of jello. Yes, he's making vinyl sauce jello.
And I think I said earlier tonight, I'm just going to be doing by the spoonful. You know, maybe even this is too much, but we'll see.
Probably.
I think I said earlier that I only want to do half a spoonful of the almond. So let's do right that. Whoop.
Well, already fucked that up. already fucked that up.
Alright, that's roughly half of the almond. The rum, I also want to do half. This stuff somehow hits you harder than even real rum.
Well, yes,
I mean, you kind of want it because if you're drinking plastic, you expect it to burn the lining of your throat a little.
You kind of want it because if you're drinking plastic, you would want it to burn the lining of your throat is a crazy thing to say. That is a crazy thing to say.
But that's what this does. And the banana is the stuff that I kind of want to dominate. So I'm going to do a big full spoon of this stuff. Right to the top. There we go. And yeah, I will just stir all this in. I guess you really have to kind of break it up or it starts congealing.
Well, yes, because you're making jello, sir.
Oh yeah, there is one more thing I wanted to add to this, isn't there? I want to get rid of some of the seaweed. This stuff just wants to be soaking in water. I think you're supposed to use it in a soup. Now, there's just not enough water in there to use all of it, so I'm going to throw some of it in. I feel like this is the rebar of the concrete that I'm making right now.
The rebar of the concrete I'm making right now? What?
My husband just walked in, and I explained what was going on, and he very charitably pointed out that the guy who invented Red Bull probably went through the same thing. Just months of trying to perfect kerosene.
Goth Moo Moo, thanks so much for the 4 months. Yeah, it's probably something similar to the guy who invented Red Bull, for sure. Is he cooking for himself? The birds, what sounds disgusting is it supposed to be? It's birdseed, girl. It's a birdseed mix he makes, and he eats it. Because the birds are on to something.
Yeah, they freeze dry this crap or something. I don't know how it gets so tough. Or maybe this is just how it is in nature. I don't know. I cannot use this entire thing of it, but I think let's do one more piece there. Alright, that's enough. Yeah, and I will just stir this intermittently and let it simmer for a while. And then we'll do a taste test, I guess.
The seafood and the gelatin is really taking it too far. It's really taking it too far for me. Long time YouTubey, first time in the chat. He's supposed to soak to rehydrate and rinse the seaweed before cooking it. Well, he's just adding it to some gelatin, so no worries. I'm sure it'll work out.
The burners are off. I just have stuff to cool. I'll let that chicken cool for a bit. I'll let this gel vinyl sauce cool for a bit. I can smell it already. And then while that's cooling, I think I'm gonna do my deep clean in here. Get everything all nice. I have a lot to clean up right here. A lot of garbage I'm gonna have to throw away.
He really, even down to the clothes he wears, he really is committed to the black and red aesthetic.
Kind of a pain. And after that's done, we'll do our taste test.
Oh, it's raining.
Yeah, can you hear that? I cleaned up in here, got everything tidy, took a shower too, and while I was in there, a thunderstorm started. I had a nice light show in my skylight. That's one thing I didn't expect, lightning overhead. This is what van life is all about. I love falling asleep to this white noise.
Right.
Before I do that though, we have to do our taste test. This vinyl sauce with seaweed has been congealing for about 40 minutes now. I think I will give it a little taste test.
Oh, God.
I'll just do a spoonful.
That looked disgusting. Barbie Lane, thanks so much for gifting a sub to Missing Feathers.
Alright, first observations is the gel mostly kind of formed a slime around the seaweed leaves. It's still quite watery all in between that. That's not how I expected it to turn out. Maybe it just needs to sit overnight.
Right, usually you have to let gelatin set. You usually have to let it get firm. I'm so gross by this. He's making me regret saying I'd rather eat this than Rosie's food.
Regardless, I'm gonna do a little taste. I got, let's see, I'll get a piece of the seaweed and some of the gel. Here we go, folks. Seaweed with vinyl sauce version 2. Okay.
He said no. He said no, that's gross.
Well, it doesn't taste like vinyl sauce anymore.
Oh, he's mad. He's upset. He's disappointed.
It tastes like something you would eat in outer space, honestly. You know,
who was in chat earlier saying that he was an alien pretending to be a human? Who in chat said that? Somebody in chat was saying that earlier. Makila Kilwell, that was you. Yeah, it is giving alien in a human suit.
I feel like there's a bit of a sunk cost fallacy here right now. I just put a whole lot of work into this
and
just spent my whole evening on it, so I want it to be successful. But right now, I have to admit, this might not be good. This might not be good.
Well,
I think what I need...
I can't believe why it's not good. What do you mean? How could it have gone wrong? You did everything in a totally normal way. Everything really made sense. I would be curious if he liked it once it's like set as a actual Jello.
To do is taste test that with an unbiased palate tomorrow after all my sinuses have cleared and stuff. Because I want that to be successful. I want the vinyl sauce to be successful, but that tastes like dinosaur meat. What I just made.
Girl, how do you know what dinosaur meat tastes like?
My God.
He is an alien. He was here when the dinosaurs died. He was here when the dinosaurs died. He ate their meat.
That tastes... I don't know. I won't see anything more of it tonight. I'm gonna fall asleep. Tomorrow I gotta fix my shower. I just had to hold it like a wand because the shower head broke. I want to do a deep clean in here, and then I want to do an unbiased taste test of that thing. We'll finish the video like that. For now, I'll say good night.
Good night.
Rise.
Good night, Moon. Good morning, cheesecake.
Sunshine. I had an okay sleep. Wish I could sleep more. I'm gonna hop into the store over there, use the bathroom, and also get some special stuff that I can only find here.
Special stuff?
That guy must have joined during...
Is he getting lube or something? What do you mean special stuff?
During the night, that gray, what is it, a Dodge Ram? Yeah, nice rig. Here we go. Lavender and hemp. And go.
I fear I wasn't too far off. I think we are at a Cracker Barrel.
Oat milk. Yeah, I love this stuff. It's the best moisturizer I've ever had. Feels like it absorbs into the skin rather than just sit on the skin. Beautiful day. I'm clearing my sinuses. The air smells fresh. not ready to do that taste test yet. I gotta get through the workday first.
Is he at Dunkin'?
I just turned the
Y'all live for those workout clips, don't ya? Y'all thirsty girls in the chat.
dial from red to blue on my van's air conditioner. A milestone event in the year. It's hot. It's super hot. I'm sweaty, even though I just showered at the gym. I'm gonna do a deep clean in my van. Every time I cook in here, it just smells like an Indian grocery store burned down the next day. So I want to scrub everything and vacuum everything.
Well, no, I don't imagine anything you cooked would make it smell like... Listen, I've smelled Indian cooking. Indian food smells great. Just thinking about it actually makes my mouth water right now. I really could fuck up some butter chicken, some chicken tikka masala. I'm a basic white person when it comes to my Indian food order. Some samosas. Give me that garlic naan. Not whatever the fuck you're cooking over here.
This is a nice new car wash I'm at. It's called Gary Rome in Holyoke.
Okay,
where
Gary.
I've been all day long. The vacuums are free here at Gary Rome. They also have nice big waste bins over here. I gotta get rid of all of my trash, all those food containers. I'm telling you, car washes are just such like a big part of this lifestyle. Gyms, coffee shops, car washes. So I'm cleaning everything. I'm using my favorite stuff.
His van reeks because he cooks and eats chemicals. That part, Lisa. That part.
Green all-purpose cleaner. I call it ectoplasm because it reminds me of the stuff from Ghostbusters. It just does a great job of getting rid of all of that food scent, better than anything else I've used. There's all these little white stains all over the plastic, all over the vinyl of my cockpit.
Now, why are there all these white stains on the vinyl of your cockpit, sir? Tell me more.
I thought it was like salt or maybe something I could just wipe off, but it ain't coming off. It's more
not
like
coming?
a chemical burn. I think what I might do is get like a gray paint and just try to touch it all up. I want to do a van tour after I get everything all in order in here.
I don't need a van tour. I need you to eat this nasty ass seaweed gelatin.
It's something I do every spring, like at the start of summer, just to like show off my home, you know what I mean? But I need to take care of all these gray patches. It's just like so ugly. I also Windex everything, and then I go over everything with this Armor All, which I would love to wear as a cologne or a shampoo or a conditioner.
Weirdly.
Wish they made like a toiletries line of this stuff.
Weirdly.
Love the smell of it.
Weirdly.
I think I've gotten rid of all that smell. It smells beautiful in here. But I want to do some projects. That fireball is still generously in the sky. I'm blown away. There's a Home Depot nearby. I think I might try to fix my shower head while I'm at it. This is called the Rip.
Yes, he'd love to smell like a van. He would. He would. He's dead serious, yes.
Riverdale Plaza. I think it's in West Springfield. I just discovered it a few weeks ago. As a van dweller, I am a strip mall connoisseur, and this is a 10 out of 10. There is everything here. There's restaurants, there's the 99, there's all sorts of stuff. It's where I worked in my skylight. So I want to fix the shower stall head, whatever, spigot. I don't know what it is.
I didn't realize he had a shower on board, because he always made it sound like he was always showering at the gym, which probably is a more enjoyable experience, but here we are.
Only thing wrong with it is that little plastic clamp at the top is broken. That thing probably costs $1. So I don't want to spend a lot of money, but I'm sick of it flopping around. Might be able to just buy a replacement.
I'm not sick of it flopping around.
Let's go and see what we can do. Okay, this is more or less what I have, but there's no way in hell I'm spending $140 on an entire new kit. I only need the thing that goes right there. I brought it in with me. This little cheap plastic part. That's all I need. So that was a failure. I think that's what they call an 80% store, not a
Not just steal it, bro.
full-size Home Depot. I'm gonna have to rig up my own solution here. I can usually figure something out. I can solve most of life's problems just with duct tape and zip ties. I might actually do that tonight. The shower head sat in this white plastic thing, which was housed in this bracket, but it snapped. You can see where it broke off. I'm not even gonna bother trying to glue it because I feel it will just keep breaking off with all the vibration of driving. I'm starting to wonder if I even need that thing. Can I just kind of rig up my own thing just to house it like that?
Sure.
All I really need is something like a bump inside to catch that thing. I'm thinking just a couple of bolts through the side.
Sure, why not?
And some nuts. Just looking through all my spare parts, seeing if I have something that's the perfect dimension.
When do we get to the part where you eat that nasty shit?
That's the hard part. I'm working with very tight margins, but I think I figured out my system. I'm gonna use this rubber grommet to press up against that hose thing, act as the clamp, because it can't just be metal on metal. It will shake loose while driving. I have this riv nut that can go through one end and is nice and flush, won't bump out any further. And through the other end, I will just drill and bolt this in. So this is what I have done. I have two...
I do appreciate his ingenuity, if you will.
Grommets just kind of screwed in, and I put some epoxy in to seal it. The reason they're kind of offset like that is because I need to leave a gap for this cord to come through. I don't want to block it in so I can never like take it off the thing, you know?
Right.
So anyway, it kind of jams in against the rubber, and that is that. Yeah, check this out. My shower.
Also, I'm so confused about where this shower is at in his van.
Back to normal. I fixed that for $0. I love it when I can resolve something completely out of scraps, you know, so satisfying. Looks pretty good too. So I think it's time for me to get to my sleep spot. It's already 9 p.m. if you can believe it. And you know, this weekend is Patriots Day weekend. The one weekend of the year where
What is Patriots Day weekend? He's gonna tell us, isn't he? I just paused before he gave us a chance. Why is he kinda? Adept Nectarine. Join the club in the chat. Join the club in the chat.
Boston is the best place to be. You got all the battle reenactments. You got the Boston Marathon, the excitement of the city. I think driving west and getting out of there last night may have been a mistake. I'm kind of longing for it. I don't know. Tomorrow I might want to turn around and go back to Boston.
Y'all trying to drag me for like, oh Zach, it's the sports team, and he didn't bring up the sports team once. I hope you're hanging your head in shame for trying to shame me for that.
I need to think about that. I think tonight I'm gonna sleep once again at Ye Old Cabela's. Even though I always advocate not sleeping the same place 2 nights in a row, I might do that tonight because I don't know where to go. Holyoke is kind of like a good in-between spot. Yeah, I'm gonna clean this up and then we'll move on over.
All right.
Here we go. The store closed a half hour ago. There might still be some employees here, but there is definitely a rig. A big one. He's taking up my spot. He's taking up like 7 spots. That's all right though. There's plenty of room to go around. I'm gonna park in a slightly different place just to change things up a bit. And now for the moment we've all been waiting.
It tracks that he's into war reenactments. No, we did watch him go to some museum once where they had guns and shit. He was really into it. He was really into it. I'm gonna redeem the guide the raid in case the stream crashes. Okay, we can definitely raid into Eat at Dad's, no worries.
For another taste test. It's been 24 hours. My palate has been refreshed.
Hi, softest bunnin'. Okay. Oh wait, we're at the most important part. He's gonna eat this shit.
Sinuses have been refreshed. Coming in with this with an unbiased opinion tonight. I know I tasted this last night, and my reaction was not a good one, I would say. It has a very alien taste. So,
again, a very alien he's an alien. This man is an alien.
But after day 2, it is much more gelatinous. It's more like pudding at this point.
I need to see it.
So, alright, I'm gonna get a little piece of it. I will make sure to get one of those seaweed leaves since it's indistinguishable. Here's a nice spoonful.
Oh, I think it really is Jello now. Yeah.
Folks, here goes nothing. Vinyl sauce with seaweed.
Oh, he hates that.
I'll put it like this. It tastes like a prehistoric ocean. It tastes like the Tethys Sea.
He's a time-traveling alien.
It's like something you'd fish out of Enceladus or a moon of Neptune or something. It just has a very oceany taste. The seaweed, like...
He is not real. This man is not real. Because why do you know what that tastes like, sir?
Whatever flavors in that just kind of emanated and permeated and took over everything.
Why didn't he just use spinach? You really think using spinach is what needs to be changed there? That's the change that needs to be made to that recipe, Rel? You think he should have substituted the seaweed with the spinach? That would have fixed it all. He would have loved it. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Diva. It wouldn't have tasted like the ocean. That's his complaint. Okay. You know what? Fair point. Fair point. Fair point. I'll give you that. I'll give you that.
There's no vinyl taste to it whatsoever now, unfortunately. So that was a massive mistake. I think the gelatin, though, I'm onto something there.
No.
I like the constitution of it now. Like I said, it's like pudding. That's how I wanted the sauce to originally be.
No.
So I will do a third attempt at this, maybe in a couple weeks, maybe in a...
God, please don't. God, please don't.
month or so with a fresh mind. Vinyl sauce round 3. I'm gonna reformulate that a little bit, maybe add some salt to it. Does need a little something. You know, it's not disgusting, it's not terrible, it is edible, it's just completely alien and tastes nothing like what I expected. I don't even know why I'm gonna put that stuff on, but you know, you have to try. That's what life is all about. You gotta experiment. You gotta try. You gotta learn from
You have to try to recreate Armor All that's edible. You have to.
your mistakes. It's the best way to learn. Might even be the only way to learn. It is for me anyway. Thanks for watching this episode, guys. This was just me diddling around and trying to have some
Not diddling. Didn't we talk about this once? Not diddling.
fun with food, and it didn't come out great, but I got a video out of it. Next time will be Patriots Day weekend. I'm gonna be doing something outside. I think I might do a 40-mile hike, so stick around for the next video. Until then, peace out.
Well, okay. Well, all right. What an experience with Mr. Van Guy. So the recipe is vanilla extract, rum extract, nori, and unflavored gelatin. No, it's banana extract, rum extract, and almond extract with seaweed and unflavored gelatin, I think is the actual recipe. Anyways, YouTubies, that's all we had time for today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, YouTubies. Subscribe.